I didn't know. That would sound like a really weird thing to say, but when you don't have a lot to work with, you got to throw something in the air, throw something against the wall, see what sticks. Remember, as you, me, and Phil know, all you need is to get one juror to say, maybe, just maybe, he didn't do it. But the thing is, you'd have to get that juror to believe that on each and every count of SA. And I'm not sure if you can do that, but any defense attorney is going to have a hell of a time with this case, because it's really hard, because this is an electronic case. It's not questionable witnesses at 3:00 in the morning, some of whom may have been drunk, some of whom may have been high on narcotics, or questionable criminal backgrounds that may have seen something. No, this is a very, very straightforward case. I wouldn't want to be a criminal defense attorney on this case, because I don't think I could do a good job on this whatsoever.
Absolutely not. Eve Phelps from the chat. People have a very hard time understanding that women can be abusers too and can hate their children, but they can and do. Eve, I think you're right. And I'm baffled in a way that Jennifer Soto has not yet been charged. And I've been attacked from the beginning for taking that position. Not very much anymore, because I think more and more people came to my way of thinking as they see, and I mentioned the word omission. Just simply by omission, she could be charged. And omission is a failure to act to protect your child when you have a legal obligation to act. So in that little charge there, omission. Mike.
Yeah, Billy, it seems strange. And we've talked about this. And the only thing I could think of is that the reason why, this is my guess, the reason why the prosecution may not have charged her with anything at this point is they're going to call her, I would guess, as a witness in the first case, in the SA case, so she could verify what room that looks like it took place in, that sort of thing. Just give all that other background information. And she could do that, and the defense will not be able to claim that she is altering her testimony in order to escape prosecution. Because if she's charged with a crime in this case, then she's going to have that sword of Damocles swinging over her head. And the defense attorney can claim that she's doctoring her testimony, altering her testimony, because she knows that she needs to do well, get a conviction, help get a conviction, and then she'll get a really good plea deal. So I think not having that relieves the prosecution of having to worry about the defense attacking. Also, because she may also be considered a conspirator in some respects because of her negligence in failing to protect her child, she would be considered like an unindicted co-conspirator. And so I think the defense is going to make a lot of hay and make a lot in final arguments and things like that about her not being a very reliable witness for the prosecution and trying to save her own skin. But she's troubling. She's a troubling witness. You, me, and Phil, we've talked about this. She can add some good facts to a case, but she also comes with that baggage that we've talked about. Why, what has she done? She's admitted that she allowed this intimate contact to go on. And she's troubling. And I guess that's part of the prosecution's problem is you can't pick and choose your witnesses.
That's for
you
sure.
know that,
Laura Gillespie, the mom, is definitely involved. She knew exactly what was going on for her not to have any surprise about hearing any of this, or even that her daughter was missing. She knew everything. Laura, preaching to the choir. Eve Phelps, Tammy, she is a mother and she also is an evil person. If you dismiss that she is a mother, people think that mothers can't do things like this, but they do. Lady Guinevere, hi Bill, hi Mike. Hope you're both doing well. We are, Lady Guinevere. Nice to see you here. Olga Cotto, he was the last person seen with Madeline. Krista, 23, I would love to be a juror in this case. They're going to have a tough time picking a jury in this case. I believe that Moonlight View mom was no innocent party, in my opinion. Dawn Claterman, his dinker is in the photos. It's apparently very distinctive. Yeah, well, I'm glad you used that euphemism for it. So
Thank you.
thank you. LG, I expected her to be arrested not long after he was. Yes, and we're a little confused by that too. Kami, absolutely, Bill. She fed her to the wolf. Yes. The fact that she allowed her daughter to sleep in the same bed with her boyfriend is just outrageous. And it's indefensible. It's totally indefensible. And any of you mothers out there in the chat, I think you all can be seething at that fact that she allowed that and condoned that because it allowed her to sleep better